big warm welcome there from the Sandys fans. I told you it was a packed house there tonight at Dick Bivens.
It always is, and Bree, being from California, did you ever think you'd see a high school football game that was packed like that?
No, it was incredible, definitely.
Well, let's talk about the game itself. Obviously, the fans had a reason to be there. Two undefeated football teams, a lot of history between these two, and a lot of history between the two head coaches, mainly for head coach Mel Maxwell of the Amarillo High Sandys.
Right, yeah. Head coach Ken Plunk of Tascosa hasn't defeated Mel Maxfield coming into this game. This was the 60th time these two teams met, and last year Amarillo High defeated Tascosa 14-7, so Tascosa was coming back looking for redemption, hoping to get that win there tonight.
Well, they've been looking for it for a while, and that was our game of the week, and we certainly wanted your fans to weigh in a little bit and tell us how you thought this matchup was going to go. Let's take a look at the poll results from this week as y'all voted on it all week online. Here we go. Let's take a look at that. There we are. No, Amarillo High, that's the percentages. That wasn't the score, I'd say that much. We're missing a percent sign. But yeah, 58% voted for Amarillo High, 42% for Tascosa.
That was a safe bet, definitely, for the fans, so I understand why it was weighted that
way.
But
why go safe?
That's true. That's true.
Well, anyways, there's one way to decide this game. We can vote on it all week. We can talk about it all you want to, but it's got to be played out on the gridiron.
That's right. Let's roll those highlights there. Great matchup tonight.
The Game of the Week is brought to you in part by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Look at the band jamming out there for the Rebels, and you can see just all the fans there. That was Amarillo's side. We'll pick this up here with under 8 minutes left in the first quarter, and Reagan Hill finds Rhett Maynard wide open for the easy score. The PAT was good, and Sandy's taking the lead early, 7-0. And still here in the first, Tascosa's possession, and yes, folks, I got faked out on the reverse. I know, but it was Derek Brown. Look at this kid running, and he finally gets taken down there on the 15-yard line. The Rebels couldn't make anything happen on the drive, so in comes Carlos Lopez for the 26-yard field goals. The Rebels finally get on the board there, 7-3. Then under 2 minutes in the first, Hill to his brother, Rennick Hill. Yeah, that's going to be a happy household tonight for the touchdown. Amarillo goes up 14-3, but in the second half, things got all heated up there. Amarillo would hold the lead at 21-17 in the fourth quarter. Tascosa wouldn't stop fighting. They would come back in the fourth, 23-21, and get that win. And we were there tonight as well. We have
DJ Ezel, exclusive post-game interview with head coach Ken Plunk as he talks about the victory.
All right, Coach, earlier this week they said they're going to put on your tombstone, never beat Mel Maxfield. I think you can strike that off now.
Yeah, I feel good about that. I have to rework my tombstone, but I beat Mel Maxfield.
How big of a win is this for the Tascosa Rebels?
I think it's huge. It's obviously we're no closer to the playoffs than we were at the beginning of the night, and they're no further away from the playoffs than they were at the beginning of the night. But anytime you beat your crosstown rival, particularly one that's really just been a difficult one for us to get, and the nature of the win, falling behind like we did, and we just looked awful at the beginning of the game. Our kids hung in there. We stopped them right before half, and then came out and played good football in the third quarter.
Talk about that perseverance, like you said, of making that big comeback.
Well, I kept thinking, particularly when it was 14-3 at half, that if we could come out and we could get an opening drive score, then make 14-10, I think we'd get a little momentum and then have a good chance to win the game. Well, we went and didn't do it, but then eventually it fell into place for us, and we had some timely turnovers, and played real well in the third quarter, and then hung on in the fourth.
All right, Coach, 3-0, off to a great start.
Yeah, we are. Thank you.
Congratulations, big win.
Thank you.
All right, Matt, Bree, back to you.
All right, thank you, DJ. Again, you're only going to see that right here on News Channel 10-2 as part of the wrap-up. We appreciate the hard work from DJ Ezel getting out there and getting that. Well, what a win for the Rebels.
I mean, insane. We were following it back here at the station. We weren't able to be out there in the second half, but I mean, incredible the Rebels able to defeat the Sandys tonight.
That's right. That was part of our Pick'em. Let's take a look at those Pick'em results. How did everything shake out tonight? I can tell you right now that I was 3-0. That's not the updated picks, but if you had 3-2, I'm back above 500. I can tell you that much. Bree was 1-2. DJ, I'm not sure how we all worked that out. We're going to get those updated. We'll get them online for you, so be sure and go to newschannel10.com as we'll have the updated Pick'em results for you. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the wrap-up on News Channel 10-2.